Hello, this is Pat Walker at MissionWinners.com. I'm doing a video here for everybody. One of the biggest questions I get asked all the time, I'm an IBD meetup co-leader, and this is the question. Hey, Pat, how do you find winning stocks? I mean, what do you do? Is there an approach you can take, or do I just need to look at a ton of different charts and a ton of different stocks? The answer is no, you don't do that. That's like throwing something up on the wall and hoping it sticks. You've got to have some basic foundations to find super stocks. That's what we do. It's what I've been doing for 30 years. And here we go. I've shown you the research on this. On any secrets. This is what I teach to the VIP members every day, real time. These are my screens. I'm going to show you a couple of. This is the Bill O'Neill screen. This is taken straight from MarketSmith. Companies that have earnings and sales up 25% or higher, and some other price and volume constraints in leading groups. The master screen, stocks in the top 10 groups. It's been proven that stocks in the top groups outperform other stocks. So that's one of my screens. Stocks in the top 10 groups. No low price stocks, okay? No weird stocks, no thin stocks. We want to find some leadership. Stocks that are within 15 to 20% of 52-week highs and above the 50-day in the top 10 groups, and they're over $8 a share. They trade more than 150,000 shares a day. There you go. There you go. Stocks in the top 40 groups that earnings are up 40% or higher. Stocks in the top 40 groups that their average sales are up 45% or higher. Right there. See these screens right there? That's everything you need right there. I run those and I put them together and I put them in a list. And I'll just show you something here. Here's the list. And how do I have it sorted? I have it sorted by industry group rank first and percent off high second, so that the stocks that are close to new highs come up first. So this is a list, which is 218 stocks. This is a list, I just ran this today, by the way. This is a compiled list of 4 different screens put together, ranked by industry group rank first, percent off high second. So watch this. We're just going to do something for you here. Here we go. We're going to run it. Here we go. Here's number 1, ConMed. Grinding up. Been a nice move. I'll just go through these. INGN, major portion of it's in a gap up. Really nothing much to do with it right now, but there's number 2. Start. Oh, look at that. I'll be darned. On earnings. Lifted through there. Nice long base. Yeah, I guess it broke through around 16 to 31. Almost 100% move on your money. There you go. In the top 10 groups. And it was when it broke. Here we go. Align Technologies. This was on the key list right here going through 280. 280 to 346, just grinding up, walking up the 8-period exponential moving average. Leading groups, leading stocks. NVTR gapped up through here, lifted up. Look at the volume. That was on earnings. Look at the volume. That wasn't mom and dad buying. It was on the list before it broke out. CTSO broke out above $8 a share. Now, we wouldn't know about this because it was less than $10. But look at that nice long break, breaking through 840. Look at the volume that came into it. That's a nice move. From 840 to 1170 is 3 points on 840. You're talking what, 40% of your money? A Biomed, keyless stock, right there at around 315 a share. 315 to 415, what is that? Oh, 100 points. There you go. It was a keyless stock back when it broke out. LIVN gapped up on earnings. Nothing to do with it. I'm just going to keep on going. Tandem, this was lower priced when it started to make its move, but a nice move. Top groups. ITGR broke out on earnings right here. Again, this is just in the top groups. By the way, look at this. What's this doing? It's forming a little shelf right there. You see that? Think it'll be on the list tonight? Yeah. NEOC just kind of grinding up. GMed just kind of lifting up. ANGO. This is just all, this is the number 1 group. These are all the stocks in the number 1 group. Look at this. Broke through right here on earnings. Had earnings, lifted off a couple of days later, around $34 a share. 34, and then it had news, I guess, yesterday, 34 to 48. It was on this list before it broke out. QDEL walking up. Medical products. Penn was on a key list right there, 128. 128 to 164. Look at the walk. NVCR runs up, pulls back to the rising 8, bounces off on earnings. And again, folks, I'm just running through the screen. Okay, IART lifting off on earnings through 58 to 65, kind of clean and simple. AXGN I'll just keep on going. RGEN, lifted through there and marched up. You get my point. Clean and simple charts, leading groups, leading stocks, and I'll show you this. This is important. I show this a lot, but I think it's worth you seeing it. Worthwhile for you to see this. Right here. From daily graphs years ago, 87% of these super stocks had earnings of 30% or higher. 70% of them had earnings of 50% or higher. We want to look for companies that have great earnings. 86% of them had sales up 30% or higher. 63% sales up 50% or higher. Sales, more than 2/3 were the result of an industry group move. There you go. All of them had positive earnings estimates. The average relative strength on these stocks was 92. You take this filter, and this filter, and this filter, and this filter, and pretty soon you have the constraints to find super stocks. And that's what we do. Every night I make a list, and I send it with a video to the VIP members. My point is that it's not just about the list, it's about the foundations on how to find great stocks. Anybody can run through 6,000 charts, but you've got to have some foundations on to find them and screen them for you. Let the computer do your work. Wanted to share that, and I hope that helps you. We just glanced at a few of them, and you could see some of the moves. And I thank you.